More dominant victory there, and he has continued that momentum through this training camp and into another title defense here in Dubai, where he is a fan favorite.
You know, and he showed real championship qualities in both of those fights against Paul Hughes. Of course, in the second one, everyone knew what he was up against and he was prepared accordingly. But the first time he went in there, I don't think he was expecting Hughes to give him all those problems. But the fact that he was able to still regroup and overcome and get the decision just shows the championship quality of this individual.
Now, make no mistake, Alfie Davis is a much different opponent than Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes is an incredible fighter, but he's relatively square. He's a lot more predictable than Alfie. He's a master tactician, but not with things that you haven't seen before necessarily. Alfie's gonna throw some spinning stuff. He's gonna jump. He's gonna do some weird things. He's gonna attack that body, stab at the front of Usman Nurmagomedov, which is exactly what he likes to do to opponents to take some gas out of the tank. So in the striking battle, the way these two measure one another out is going to be incredibly fascinating. And of course, I think the biggest key is going to be whether or not Usman can get Alfie to the ground easily.
And what I have to say, Sean, the guys in Alfie's corner can scrap, but that corner, Javier Mendez, Khabib, Islam Makhachev, and Umar, I mean, like, the quality of mixed martial arts that's sitting in that corner right now is insane. Insane. The level of achievement in that corner. And especially if you take into account all of the championship fights that Javier Mendez has been in there and prepared people for. What a powerhouse.
Tail the tape for this main event brought to you by Road to Dubai. Usman Nurmagomedov still only 27 years of age. Alfie Davis is 33. Both men listed at 5'11". Slight reach advantage favoring the defending champion, Usman Nurmagomedov.
All right, here we are. It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen, and we're here with the keys to victory. So for Usman Nurmagomedov, he's got to set the pace with kicks, as we saw in the Paul Hughes fight. Aggressive wrestling is going to be a big key, of course, and then attack with chokes to complement the wrestling. For Alfie Davis, footwork and feints are going to be everything for him, but he's got to match or better the pace of his opponent, otherwise he'll get left behind. And then takedown defense is everything for him. If he can't do that, it's game over.
This is the moment not just Dubai, but the whole world is waiting for. Welcome to the main event of the evening, live from the Coca-Cola Arena, right here in Dubai for PFL Road to Dubai 2026. حان الوقت الحدث الرئيسي على حزام الوزن الخفيف من مدينة دبي. First up, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the fighter out of the blue corner. He is the 2025 PFL Lightweight World Tournament Champion. He won 6 out of his last 7 fights, riding a 3-fight win streak, and coming off an upset victory over Gadzi Ramadanov in the PFL Tournament Final. And his official weight is 154 and 6 pounds, and he's fighting out of London, England. It is the challenger, Alfie the Axeman Davis. And his opponent for the main event is the reigning PFL Lightweight World Champion. Undefeated with a perfect record of 20-0 and the former Bellator Lightweight World Champion. His official weight is 155 pounds, and he's fighting out of Dagestan, Russia. This is the champion, Usman Nurmagomedov. And your referee for the fight, Kerry Howard.
Our gentlemen, 5 rounds for the PFL World Lightweight Championship. Conduct yourself like champions at all times. Obey my commands and obey the rules at all times. Touch them up if you're going to. Let's go to work.
Dakota ditching the cage side to take in the championship bout here in our main event. Alfie Davis.
Oh, gentlemen, this is where your hard work pays off right here. You ready? You ready? Let's go to work.
Holy moly.
Usman Nurmagomedov in the black. Orthodox stance for both men. And immediately the chance from this Dubai crowd for Usman. Alfie's already switched to southpaw.
What I'm interested to see is how Alfie deals with the kicking game of Usman, because of course, Alfie's background in traditional martial arts, he's going to have seen a lot of these techniques and he may have some counters that Usman's not seen before.
Now Usman, after missing the kick, switches to southpaw himself. Alfie back to orthodox. Usman mirrors him.
Nice feints there by Usman. Slowly taking the cage away from Alfie. Alfie's got to be cautious he doesn't get jammed up against the fence, making the takedown easier for Nurmagomedov. Nice stab to the midsection.
Both guys talked about that at the weigh-in, said it'll be part of the game plan. High kick glances off Alfie's guard.
So many little games being played here, games within games, checking themselves, testing each other. Oh, that was a good low kick by Usman.
Predominantly kicks so far for both fighters, but there's an exchange of punches.
I like that front kick that Usman's working.
He's got to be careful to not react to it too much with his arms.
Yep.
Bring the guard down. Wheel kick.
Exactly what we saw against Ben Henderson, where he gets you reacting and then smacks you in the face with his foot.
And now he's giving Alfie something to look forward to. Reaching down, mocking the takedown.
Little level change feint there for Usman, just reminding Alfie that there's takedowns on offer.
Now more pressure here from Usman. Fades out, then right back in. And we saw in the last bout, the forward pressure, how it can take away possibilities from these creative strikers, especially those spinning attacks.
Level change there. First attempt at a takedown. Alfie gets his hips back.
And it looked like Alfie was maybe going to hop in and try to spin. Usman read it and immediately closed it down with this. Double underhooks for Alfie Davis.
Alfie's got his hands together and he turns it. Usman looking for an outside reach, back to 50-50.
What's cup? What's cup?
Both of these guys relatively large for the lightweight division. Weight cut is a tough battle for each man. Takedown here for Usman.
Just over a minute to work, right in front of Alfie's corner.
Don't worry about that. We're good, buddy.
Alfie working a lockdown here.
And we saw Alfie use this against Gadzi as well. He's quite happy to tie up and hold on and force his opponent to really make an effort to create space. Using that butterfly hook to try and destabilize, but the balance of Usman in this position.
Don't do anything drastic at the moment, Alfie, either. Just 45 seconds. He has to posture up to pass. He can't bring the right legs too close to the cage. He needs to posture to pass. Okay?
Usman in the half guard here.
That forearm across the neck as well, putting a lot of weight into the neck of Alfie as he tries to slide his other knee free. You see he's got that left foot on the inside of Alfie's thigh. He's going to try and slide his other leg clear.
He won't throw, so he doesn't need to stand up. 20 seconds.
Tried a right elbow over the top to Usman. Again, misses the second time.
Potential heel hook attack here.
Stop.
Round one in the books. Most likely in the favor of Usman Nurmagomedov.
So is he.
Okay, same thing. Okay? Nice and relaxed. Stay relaxed. Keep the distance, okay? Keep the distance. I love what you did. Yeah, distance. So you want to keep it a kickboxing, it's okay. You get inside, take him down.
You know your corner is deep when Islam Makhachev doesn't even make the cut to come inside the cage.
I was just thinking that. Pound for pound best fighter in the world. But
I love what you're doing.
We can't have you in the cage, you've not enough space.
Keep doing it. Keep that distance.
It's amazing.
Alfie's
on his feet.
respect him too much. Let's go.
Looks fresh. Got that first round out of the way as well.
Round two. Round two.
Second of a possible 5 rounds here in Dubai at Coca-Cola Arena.
All right, here we go, gentlemen.
Alfie Davis, Usman Nurmagomedov. Winner takes home PFL gold.
Big power on that. Kick goes for the body. Alfie's out of the way of it. Don't even want to be blocking those kicks, really.
You got to be careful that if you do, you correctly frame your arms so that you don't break a forearm. Now Alfie loosening up a little bit, giving some different pictures for Usman to try and process. Dug that second leg kick into the back of the knee.
Yeah, and Alfie needs those wheels as well. He can't be taking too many of those. Both of his legs look bruised, in fact. Again, he goes with that jamming calf kick. Almost seems like Alfie's waiting for the perfect moment. And that's never going to come against someone like Usman. See, Usman backing him up against the fence here makes me feel like a level change is coming any moment. And even if it's not, it's going to draw Alfie's attention. Could open up a target. It's a bit better from Alfie. Opens up.
First spin. We've seen now 3 times in this fight so far, Dan, where he'll throw the far side leg around from a different angle.
Yes. Yeah, like a reverse, like a crescent kick.
Yeah. Little slip there from Usman.
Alfie's chatting to him now. They're having fun.
Some conversation, which has been a bit of a theme tonight.
Snapping high kick. Goes for the axe kick. Whoa, good head movement there. Smashes that inside low kick.
Javi Mendez in the corner of Usman Nurmagomedov calling for a Cain Velasquez. I would love to know what that codage means.
I don't know. Every time I think about Cain Velasquez, he's power doubling someone across the fence, across into the fence on the other side. Maybe they're looking for a big takedown. Big body kick to Alfie. Got to start to open up here. He's just getting pushed around and kicked.
2 minutes left in round 2. Good movement there for Usman. And look at the punishing kick to the inside of Alfie's lead leg.
Beautiful.
Very, very cautious. This is from Alfie.
3 times down, the same spot on the cage. The lack of movement allows Usman to really step into it. Beautiful slip there for Usman. Lightning quickness on Alfie with the spinning kick.
Really digging those low kicks in, isn't he?
Excellent work by Alfie.
Alfie almost looks like he's trying to frustrate him a little bit, trying to draw him in, and Usman's getting a bit reckless now. He's getting a bit angry with Alfie, constantly pulling away and chatting at him.
Just keep it a little bit more basic than that.
Very much a mental game, this fight.
Can we keep it back?
See, Alfie knows he can play this long game. I don't think he minds that he's kind of given these rounds to let Usman build frustration and show some of his attack. The thing is, if Alfie's going to do something, most likely it's going to be quite spectacular, and you can't keep smashing that button from the first round because you show your opponent what you're going to do. If Alfie does have something in particular prepared, he doesn't want to show it too soon.
I'd like to know how many people have even tried to axe kick Usman Nurmagomedov for fear of those takedowns, but Alfie Davis loosening up in round 2. Round 3 next. All right, now, we're gonna look at some replays, but this third middle round, potentially, absolutely crucial.
Look at that, just whistled past him there.
The toes just grazed the cheek.
Slips out of the way. Slips out of the way. Look at the head movement on both of these guys. Alfie's having a great time here. Started to open up a little bit with his unpredictable taekwondo karate style in that round, but of course, Usman's still pushing forward, and those low kicks are going to slowly destabilize Alfie's base, take away his movement. Man, look at that. Look at that.
Just
wow.
The Matrix.
And again, slipped on one knee. That's cat-like reflexes from Usman.
Now, Dan, this is a massive round for really both fighters, but especially for Alfie, because Usman, I think, is pretty clearly banked the first 2.
Yes.
All right, round 3, gentlemen.
And speaking with the corner of Alfie Davis, they didn't mind the idea of this fight going much like the Gaji Ramadanov fight did, where frustrating the takedown attacks and just pecking away could bank you rounds, but you have to start now.
Right here. Right here. Right here.
Inadvertent groin strike, partially blocked.
Hey,
Push down toward the
kick.
cup.
Okay, time in.
Lovely level change there by Usman.
And more importantly, he turned the corner. That's something that he changed in the second Paul Hughes fight, where he would get down, he would feel the sprawl, and instead of fighting against it with forward motion, he would just turn and get out from underneath the sprawl. Beautiful adjustment.
Really nice. Almost a 180 turn there. Was able to set Alfie down without him able to defend that. And now Alfie's here with butterfly hooks. You can see the pressure on the butterfly hooks, but he's not able to do a great deal with it because Usman's so well balanced in his position. Toes are up. Now he's driving forward, and look how he's over the shoulders of Alfie Davis as well. Something I'm seeing a lot more from these Russian fighters in these positions. They climb over the shoulders, forcing their opponent to try and push them away and make space. And obviously, if Alfie tries to get underneath to do something, he's got to open his guard, which allows Usman to try and pass. These are good shots here from Usman.
That forearm heavy on the throat of Alfie, making him address that almost before he does anything else.
Heavy body shots. And they'll sap your gas tank as well over a 25-minute fight. They interrupt your breathing and obviously bruise the muscles around. Oh, that was a smashing elbow. They bruise the muscles around your rib cage and makes everything uncomfortable.
Keep that
trying to lock this posture of Usman down. Closing his guard all the way. Which works just fine for defense, but he doesn't have time halfway through this fight to hope for a referee stand-up.
There's solid elbows from Usman. He's really dropping his weight forward, and I like how he's driving up with his feet as well. Look, he's constantly forcing Alfie to try and hold him off with his legs, which is exhausting in its own right. Look how he's over Alfie.
Alfie earns the stand-up with that lockdown.
2 minutes in the middle round. Is Alfie playing a game here? Is he? Oh! Is he putting all his eggs in one basket and going for the championship rounds to make a difference?
Usman landed a right hand, first to the face, then to the body. Big swinging left.
It looked like
Alfie ate a body kick.
Yeah, I was going to say that looked like it jammed his movement, and it landed across the midsection. Stab with the front kick again from Usman, who's really marching his opponent down now. In here, but at this point, that's it, he's out. Wow, what incredible pressure. Here we go, there's one more time. So there's the arm underneath the neck, and then we've got this one coming across. What you're not seeing is that this hand is on this bicep over here, which is what connects the whole thing. Wow.
It's almost like a backwards Ezekiel in that grip.
Very, very impressive.
Wow. Usman Nurmagomedov emphatically in the third round. (21-0). Saif Al-Naji makes it official.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for this lightweight world title main event of the evening, live from Dubai's Coca-Cola Arena for PFL Road to Dubai, your referee for this fight, Kerry Hadley, has stopped the action in the third round after 4 minutes and 41 seconds for your winner by tap out via rear naked choke and still undefeated, Usman Nurmagomedov. And here to present the belt, we're joined by the PFL CEO, John Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, the superstar, Usman Nurmagomedov. You predicted this, my friend. You told me this was going to happen. You said this, right? What was the game plan coming in, and how did you know that this was going to happen?
First of all, Dubai, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, my homeland, second home, my second home. Big support from you guys. This is really give me big, very good energy. First of all, alhamdulillah, I win how I plan, and it was like simple plan. Make him tired, make him work, make him wrestle, grapple, and then finish gonna come. You know, like, simple.
It was a very unusual submission. You almost had his back, and you almost had an arm triangle, but you were able to create a lot of pressure in that position. Is that a submission that you use a lot?
Yes, honestly, my best arms right one, but today I did with my left, and I was a little surprised. But it was very, very, very tight.
So, of course, another successful title defense. You've got the belt over your shoulder. What comes next for you, my friend? Not a scratch on your face, you're ready to go.
Brother, after my last fight, I doesn't spend time with my family even, because I go to support my team to America, then come back and beginning my training camp. Now only I will maybe fight this burger and Coca-Cola, you know. And I wanna say thank you for my father. Today he with me. And this belt, like always, for my father. Everything what I have in this life from my father. Big thanks for my family, for my mother and father.
Incredible respect, my friend. And just one more question. Talk to me about this team. You've achieved something incredible tonight. Everyone's looked so good.
Honestly, it's not like team. This is like more like family, you know. We support each other so much, and we're growing in the gym, like smashing face each other. But we grow, and we are champions now. Every league we have a couple champions. Alhamdulillah, this success not from us. This success from God. Alhamdulillah.
Congratulations, my friend. Always a pleasure to watch you fight. Ladies and gentlemen of Dubai, make some noise for the undefeated, undisputed, lightweight PFL champion of the world,